The arts, a controversial subject in American public education. Many schools try to cut out these programs for the success of gen ed classes. Today, we're going to be diving into why these classes really are so important.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is the best day of my life. Thank you so much.
We sat down to talk with two Rockford High School teachers so they can tell us how the arts impact students.
I've been teaching choir for 20 years.
This will be my 6th year.
I think that music does a lot of things for students. I think that it builds confidence, it builds teamwork, it helps with social and emotional learning.
There is just something about creating and going back to your childhood selves of just coming up with things on the fly.
Your character trait is?
Building a character is sometimes the most intuitive thing that a student can do.
In arts classes, students form strong bonds in a space that becomes like home.
But if you ask the students, they'll say, I feel so much safer here. It's a place where kids can go and they can just be their creative selves.
Also builds connections amongst their classmates. I think that the arts in general, it just builds a much bigger creative community that you don't normally get associated with.
And that becomes their home base for a lot of their other classes. A sense of belonging is so important for anybody, for any human to feel good about themselves.
In a world full of number crunching and data, the arts are a place where people can learn that's not all life has to offer.
Right now, our society is really focused on data.
I'm asking kids to do a lot of things that are not necessarily in a textbook.
Like pictures or like...
It's really easy to get like test scores on math and then compare them. It's a lot harder to quantify the data of music making. Not really what the art form is about. Kids aren't robots, they're humans, and they need more than that.
Although the numbers aren't always there, students will walk away from arts classes with skills they can use for the rest of their lives.
But we achieve in different ways. We end up having high achievement in musical excellence.
It makes my heart beat so loudly when I can see those moments where kids are just so excited to just come down and just create something. I think it makes them more outgoing.
However that is, if it's art, if it's dance, if it's theater.
We are allowed so many more opportunities in these classes than we wouldn't in a gen ed classroom.
It's clear to see these programs are extremely influential in building students' confidence and character. This has been Jade Carroll with Beyond the Rock.